Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an unpopular opinions video. Just a disclaimer, none of these are facts, these are just my opinions. So if you would like to hear my opinions, then just keep on watching. Having guy friends is not a bad thing. A lot of girls actually don't get along with other girls. Maybe they don't know how to be girls, they grew up with brothers or whatever, but I have always had more guy friends than I do girlfriends, and honestly, I feel like it's a lot better. Just find guys that aren't trying to get in your pants. College is not a necessity, especially nowadays. I feel like it's so much easier than it was before. I feel like with all this technology, it's easier and harder at the same time to become noticed. So I think there's other ways other than going to college to be successful. Of course, there are some degrees and some careers in which you do have to go to school, but I don't think it's a necessity. I feel like everyone should be able to do what they want with their body. If it doesn't affect you, it doesn't concern you. Boneless wings are better than traditional wings. I just feel like it's not a big mess. I don't need to hold it with my hands. It's just a lot cleaner, and I feel like you get a lot more food, but maybe that's just me. Being rich and having expensive clothes does not mean you know how to dress, because I be seeing some people wearing some really expensive stuff and you just look at their outfit and you're like, who let you walk out the door like that? Okay, this one is random, but I hate lotion. I think lotion is so gross. It makes me feel all oily and sticky. And you know how girls love to get lotion and perfume on their birthday? You get me some lotion on my birthday, I will be so mad, and you will not. Wingstop is better than Buffalo Wild Wings. I have this conversation with everyone all the time, but Buffalo Wild Wings, just, I don't know, it doesn't hit the spot as much as Wingstop, and Wingstop fries are so good. You know what I'm talking about? I love you, but I think that Diego Bustamante from Rebelde was not cute. They could have made someone so much better for Roberta, and by the way, Roberta is the best. I'm Roberta. This one might hit a lot of people in the soul, but Disneyland isn't that great. Honestly, Disneyland is more for like children, and I love roller coasters. I love fast rides, and at Disneyland there's not really a lot of fast rides, and honestly it's just too crowded. There's too many people. I'm very impatient. I don't like to wait. So Disneyland is a no-go for me. Like, I'll still go, but it's not that great. I love pickles. A lot of people think pickles are gross, but honestly, I think pickles are so good. When I was younger, I actually just used to go to work with my dad, and I remember he had like a jar full of pickles, and I would just eat them all the time. So yeah, pickles are bomb. Honestly, if my mom told me to eat my vegetables, I'd be like, girl, give me a second plate, because I am plain. I love vegetables. I love broccoli. I love green beans, asparagus. Just give it all to me. I love vegetables. Oh, and corn. I love corn. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this one, but I don't like water. Water is so boring, and it tastes like when you put a whole bunch of coins in your mouth. I don't know why you do that, but it tastes like when you put a coin in your mouth. I just don't like water. It's boring, and I know it's very healthy for you. I mean, I still drink it, but I don't like it. It's not my drink of choice, and yeah, you have to force me to drink water. I don't think men should be the provider and the woman the nurturing one, the one that stays home and does laundry and cooks a meal for you. I think both men and women should learn how to do both parts. I think it's important. That's just how I grew up. I mean, whenever my mom was at home, my dad would cook, or vice versa. It was never like, oh, well, you're the woman, so you need to stick with this and do this while I'm at work, you know? I think it should be equal. Dessert isn't that important. Honestly, I don't really eat a lot of dessert. The only thing I really eat is like ice cream and chocolate, but other than that, It's really rare that I'm ever like, oh my god, I'm craving dessert, I need it right now. I'm more of like a salty type of person. Like, I'm Mexican, so I love to eat obviously spicy things like spicy candy and just like salty and lemony things. But as for dessert, it's just sometimes too much for me. Ranch is better with fries. And let me just get this straight. It depends on which fries. For example, if I grab an In-N-Out fry and I dip it in ranch, it's probably not going to taste that good. But if I get a Wingstop fry and I dip it in ranch, now that is bomb. Or let's say a Jack in the Box fry in ranch, that's bomb too. And it wouldn't be that good with ketchup. Long car rides are the best. I love being in the car for a long time, just listening to music and just talking to everyone. And I think this is because I'm little and I have a lot of space in the car. Not all tattoos need meanings. I think just by liking something, you can put it on your body. And everyone's always like, no, it's permanent. You need to find something with meaning. That way you don't regret it later. But it's just like, if I like it, that's the meaning, you know? I liked it at this point in my life. And that's it. Eggnog is gross. It's just so thick and I'm very weird with textures and I just don't like it. I've tried it many times and I'm just not a fan. Family Guy isn't funny. I don't think the humor is funny. It's just very immature and it reminds me of humor that a 10-year-old would have. You can have hobbies and still suck at them. For example, you can really like to sing and not be good at singing at all, but you can still do it. So I hope you found some of these opinions interesting, and I would really like to know if any of you guys agree with any of these opinions that I just said, because it would be really nice to know that I'm not the only weirdo. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be back next Wednesday.